Hello everyone, my name is Dongfang Yang. I'm PhD candidate from Polytechnic of Milano. In this video, I'm going to introduce Sustainability Design Orienting Furniture Toolkit. This toolkit is used to facilitate the development of furniture sustainable product service system solutions. I will introduce the overview of the toolkit, how to use the toolkit integration into the design process, and how to access to the toolkit. As said before, the toolkit aims to facilitate the development of furniture sustainable product service system solutions in the system design process. It consists of 3 tools, including the environmental analysis checklist, the ideal boards, and reader diagram. So how to use the Sustainable Design Orienting Furniture Toolkit for the generation of furniture SPSS solutions? At the beginning of a project, you need to record some details of the project. To do this, you need to come to the homepage of the SDO Toolkit and click Project Records. And you need to write down the project name, company designers, satisfaction unit, and description of existing furniture product service system one by one with this form. Before designing a system, we need to understand what is the function to be reached for the final user. We can always go back to the home page with the homepage icon on each tool. The first tool I'm going to introduce is Environmental Analysis Checklist. It has 3 aims. First, to analyze the environmental impact of the current furniture system and to prioritize furniture sustainable product service system design strategies based on their effectiveness in reducing the furniture system's environmental impact. Last but not least, to analyze the environmental impact of the new furniture SPSS concept and compare it to the existing system. To use the environmental analysis checklist, we need to come to the homepage and work on the environmental dimension. By clicking Environmental Analysis Checklist, we will access to the tool. Start from the first strategy. We need to read one by one the questions on the checklist. All these questions are related to the environmental impact of the existing system and also related to the specific strategy. In this case, system life optimization. So please write down your answers here to evaluate the environmental impact of the existing system for each strategy. You need to make the evaluation one by one for all 6 strategies. After you make the evaluation, it's possible to define the relative priorities for each strategy with a drop-down list by choosing no priority, low priority, medium priority, or high priority. This tool can also be used to analyze the environmental impact of the new furniture SPSS concept and compare it to the existing system. This needs to be done after defining the new concept. You need to start from the first strategy and read one by one the questions on the checklist again. Then you answer these questions again to evaluate the new furniture system concept in terms of its environmental impact. Define the relative improvement by comparing new concept with the reference furniture system with this drop-down list by choosing no improvement, worse, incremental improvement, or radical improvement for each strategy. Then we need to repeat the comparison for all strategies. The environmental analysis checklist could be integrated into the general design process. Firstly, I need to introduce the general design process. For furniture product service system design, it includes different stages like the furniture product service system strategic analysis or design brief, furniture product service system concept design, furniture product service system detailed design and engineering, and also communication. For each of these stages, we proposed different environmental related steps. For example, for furniture product service system strategic analysis, we proposed it's possible in this stage to analyze existing furniture product services system offer, and it's also possible to identify the environmental design priorities for reference furniture PSS and define the furniture SPSS design priorities. The environmental analysis checklist can be used in different stages. For furniture product service system strategic analysis, we can use the environmental analysis checklist to analyze existing furniture product service system offer to understand in qualitative way its environmental impact, and then to identify the environmental design priorities for the reference furniture PSS. And also it can be used in the furniture product services concept design and communication stage to compare the new SPSS concept with reference furniture product service system. The second tool to be introduced is idea boards within the SDOxFurniture toolkit. This tool aims to foster the generation of furniture SPSS design ideas using 6 idea boards. Each idea board is for one furniture SPSS design strategies. To use the idea boards, we need to come to the home page and click Orientate Concept to access the tool. We need to begin with the strategy identified as high priority. In this case, system life optimization has high priority. We need to read each furniture-specific design guidelines in sequence to support generate environmentally furniture sustainable product service system ideas. Write these ideas in the digital post-it. You can also click on the X mark next to certain guidelines to gain further inspiration from this best practice. Then we continue with the other strategy with high or middle priority. Also, the eco idea boards can be integrated into the general design process. Especially, it can be used for furniture PSS concept design for the generation of sustainability-oriented ideas for furniture PSS and for the selection of PSS ideas. The last tool I'm going to introduce is the reader map. The reader map has different aims. Firstly, the reader diagram aims to visualize the potential improvement of the furniture SPSS concept over the existing furniture system. It can also be used to recap the promising ideas in terms of each strategy for the new concept and to record the level of priorities for each strategy. To access the tool, we need to click on Reader and then entering the Reader page. Firstly, to record the priority for each strategies, we need to write abbreviations of existing system priorities for each strategy based on the result of environmental analysis checklist. For example, the first strategy is furniture system life optimization, and we define the priority as high. So we need to find the furniture system life optimization strategy and find the circle at the end. We write down the abbreviation of height, which is H, in the circle. We do this for all other strategies. Once you used the environmental analysis checklist to define the improvement of new concept in comparison with the existing furniture PSS concept, the reader map will show automatically the concept improvement for each strategy. We can summarize the promising ideas that lead to the improvements in the text box. Here, for example, for resources conservation biocompatibility, it has a radical improvement. We write down the promising ideas that lead to the radical improvement for that strategy. The reader map can be integrated into furniture PSS concept design stage for ideas selection and can be used for sustainability comparison of furniture as PSS concept among them and with reference furniture PSS. The last part is about SDO Toolkit availability and requested resources. The toolkit is free and open access download for local application from the Learning Resources Tools section of Landslide Polymy official website. And it is open source and open access. The tool has integrated furniture as PSS design knowledge. You are free to download it and you are enabled to modify or translate it. The default language is English. For the environmental analysis checklist, it will need about 45 minutes to do the evaluation. And for the eco-ID boards, we recommend you spend more time, like 1 hour or 2 hours. And last, for the user map, you just need around 30 minutes to finish it. So how can you access to the SDOxFurniture Toolkit, the SDOxFurniture Toolkit, the innovation diagram for furniture, or the concept sheet for furniture? You need to type landslide.polymy.it in the address column, and then you will enter the homepage of Landslide Polymy official website. On this website, please find Learning Resources. You click on Learning Resources and you will see all the relevant resources developed by our lab. And you go directly to the Tools section. You will find Sustainable Furniture System Design Tools. Click it. You will enter in the YouTube channel of Landslide Tools. Within this playlist, you will find all these 4 tools or toolkit that are relevant to sustainable furniture system design. For example, if you want to download or see the presentation of the SDOxFurniture Toolkit, you click here and you will enter the presentation of the SDOxFurniture Toolkit. Now, we are not going to listen to the presentation. We go directly to this section. If we click the link related to please download the tool guide, and if you click it, you will enter in the shared document of the tool. Here, you right-click the name of the tool and click download. You will be able to download the tool for the offline application. You can use the same procedure to download all other tools, including the SDOxFurniture Toolkit, the innovation diagram, or the concept sheet. So once you have downloaded the toolkit from the Learn Polyme official website, you open it. For each project, we suggest you have a project facilitator that operate on this toolkit. In this case, I am the facilitator. Once you enter in this toolkit, you need to check whether the visualization is proper for you, which means that for my computer, this is too small. So what I can do is to select all sheets and click on this. For me, 100% is proper, so I choose 100%. The first step is to record the project details. We will enter the project records by clicking here. We write down the project name like company A furniture as a service solution. And then the company name, company A, and designers we have like A, B, C. I'm not going to go detail for the satisfaction need. For example, we are an office company. The satisfaction need is to provide the access to comfortable working stations for 10 employees. The existing system is selling furniture to end users with some additional services like repair within 10 years. After recording in detail all this relevant things for the project, we go back to the homepage. The first step is to analyze the environmental impact of existing furniture system by answering all these questions. Like for system life optimization, we need to answer disposable system used for the furniture system, disposable furniture packaging or supporting products used extra. So we need to answer here the environmental evaluation for existing furniture system. And then we continue with the second one, third one, and until we finish the last one. Once we finish the last one, we will have in mind the priority for each strategy. For example, if the current system has a lot to be improved for system life optimization, we will select with the drop-down list high priority for this strategy. And then we continue with the second one, third one, the last one. Here in this case, we will use the default ones, like the system life optimization has high priority, minimize resources consumption has high priority, but the others has low priority. So then we need to go back. After we define a new concept, we will continue with the second part. And then now we go back to the home page and click Orientate Concept. For this stage, we need to start from the strategy with high priority. For each strategy, we have a list of guidelines. For some guidelines, we have some examples. What we need to do is to read all these guidelines one by one. Here, complement furniture with all-inclusive services for design or co-design. maybe we have no idea about that, and then we complement furniture with our inclusive services for maintenance and repair. Because for now, we are not providing all inclusive services, but only repair services. So maybe it's possible that some designers will generate an idea that provide because for some of this furniture, it is hard to clean. If we provide some special cleaning services, the life of the furniture will last, and complement furniture with services for technological upgrades. And here, someone may generate an idea that for the adjustable furniture, for the adjustable table, we design the table for easily assembling and provide new mechanism when new technology appears. When we finish one strategy, when we continue with the next strategy with high priority here, the minimize resources consumption. And after we finish all this, we go to the home page and go back to environmental analysis checklist. Here we have some more promising ideas, and probably we have proposed a concept. For the new concept, we need to do the evaluation again, but this time it's for the new concept. Here, for example, we answer all these questions, but this time we evaluate the new concept, like disposable system use. Probably for the existing system, we are using some disposable system or disposable packaging, but for the new, we don't need systems or packagings. And after answering the list of questions, we will have an idea whether the new concept is improved or not. So for example, it's radical improvement. And then we conduct the evaluation for all the other strategies. When finishing, we go back to the home page and we enter in the reason. It is a visualization tool. Here, for furniture system life optimization, it has radical improvement. For resources conservation biocompatibility, it has incremental improvement. And for the minimize resources consumption during production, it has radical improvement. And here you can recap whether the furniture system life is optimized. For example, we talked about we provide cleaning services, and we provide and probably some other services for this strategy. Here, the good thing is for this strategy and this strategy which has high priority, both of them are radical improvement. But in any case, if this high priority one hasn't improved, we need to go back to the equilibriums to see what we can do to improve its environmental sustainability. Okay, that's all for the SDOxFurniture toolkit. Within the real project, you can follow the proposed procedure. Since this is a modular toolkit, you can also use part of these tools. For example, you can use only the idea boards according to your needs. And also this is an open access toolkit. This means that you are welcome to download it, use it, and disseminate it, and even update it, change it according to your real needs and to the company situation, to the system situation. Okay, thank you. If you have any questions, you have any comments, suggestions, please don't hesitate to contact me directly with the following email address. Thanks a lot.